Yeshua, distribute yourself. Stay away from people who want to charge themselves with your light in order to keep their destructive intentions alive. A major transformation of energies is currently underway, and many entities are not yet ready to allow this new quality of light into their body systems and therefore into their lives. It seems far easier for them to briefly connect to a light-filled energy field, draw some strength from it, and continue their usual lives. This theft initially goes unnoticed by inexperienced light bearers, but it is always associated with a loss of strength and centeredness. Many people feel weakened, often quite suddenly, when they have been at the mercy of such energy thieves. But this is often not recognized, and incorrect classification causes further confusion and unrest. Beware of those who visibly display their suffering, who unrestrainedly express their imperfection and appeal to your pity. Beware of people who hide their intentions, who drain your energies under the cover of your ignorance. Take responsibility for yourself and live mindfully and consciously. Observe your surroundings. Get it. Who do you meet? Who are you dealing with? And what is the intention of the person who comes into your life? You are not responsible for his life. You don't make any decisions for his life. And there is another energy concept underlying its life. You have nothing to do with this. Distance yourself from this and recognize this abuse of yourself. This time, in which serious changes are occurring in your magnetic field, tempts many people to adorn themselves with foreign feathers. The supply of luminous energies is plentiful, because many have already awakened, and so it is not difficult to equip yourself with the enriching power of light. Usually closed to their own change, such entities spread their feelers and thus charge their energy field, while inner change is rejected. Worry, fear, and discomfort are dumped on the people who are equipped with the light. But old patterns still work within you, and many lightworkers are only too happy to allow themselves to be weakened by the sluggish forces of those around them. Say stop. You are not responsible for anyone except yourself. If someone appeals to your compassion, reject it. Limit yourself and stay in your strength. The compassion of your heart accompanies such situations. This will keep you in love and in your strength. Compassion is a scourge on the soul, and those who confront you with their destructive patterns know this. This is where your discernment is needed, because this is about recognizing what is. What am I dealing with? When is a suffering, a life situation, or a seemingly heart-touching state of being also my concern? And I'll tell you when that is the case when you make this your business. Not sooner, because you decide about it sovereignly and autonomously. So remain vigilant and clear, attentive and unaffected as such situations intrude into your life. The time for human self-responsibility has begun. Therefore, there is no more evasion to distract from one's own imperfection. No enrichment, no abuse by appropriating foreign energies from the light is permitted anymore. Because self-responsibility means what it says, taking responsibility for yourself and through yourself. Every person is now called to do this. You are the sovereign of your life. Make the decisions and expect the response. But you do not have to push away your brothers and sisters who still live in darkness. You should neither despise them nor value them less than you. They too are on the way, but each path has its own individual laws, a dynamic that is tailored precisely to the person, and they too will find their way into the light, at a different time and according to your life plan. Love these people, send them strength and light from your heart, but distance yourself. Become aware of this distinction and act as a self-determined entity. Avoid conversations or long periods of time and space with people who are not a good fit for you. Their energy field does not want to communicate with yours. Perceiving your energy field. Don't listen to their words. Observe their intentions, which are usually clearly expressed through non-verbal gestures. When you begin to perceive a person's vibration, You will learn everything about his true intentions, and so you can draw the necessary conclusions. A person's energy field is a very subtle matter. You can feel it or see it, and this saves you a lot of unnecessary things. As long as you are still in work, that is, as long as work is taking place on your energy field, it is important to stay away from all forces that promote darkness. Only when this process is completed will foreign intentions and energies no longer be able to reach you. Then your energy body automatically rejects them and they cannot harm you at all. Until then, stay attentive to the encounters. Be careful which rooms you are in. If it doesn't fit, if something doesn't feel right, leave this environment. Separate yourself and end this togetherness. It may seem callous or arrogant to some. What does it matter to you? This behavior requires knowledge and understanding, and those who rant about it are far from this knowledge and understanding. Her anger is the disappointment of seeing her intentions unfulfilled. Don't worry about it. Make sure you stay centered in your strength and in your ability to love unconditionally. This is now the big challenge for all light workers, for those who have already lit their light. Your compassion is the anchor in a time when so much abuse occurs through the expression of compassion. Call on me and I will be with you, so that you can return from this unique time to your divine origin as a healed entity. You are guided, respected, and loved beyond measure. Jesus Christ. I am Mother Mary and I guarantee I love you. To have a clear vision of love is essential. To feel love within your sacred heart is the very foundation to your life on earth today. This is not always an easy thing to do, because it has to do with all of you. It is not something you can do once a week while you visit a church or a monastery or something similar. It has to do with every breath you take. Love lives within you. You are the very vessel of love. You contain love, but you have to do the connection on your own. The connection is to the etherical realm and you turn on the switch yourself. So you just have to love every breath you take. It is as simple as that. When you love every breath, something happens. You bring forth life from God's perspective. God works in all of the elements, but you notice it most when you pay attention to the air. Air fills your lungs. Air and the etheric realm are very close. Some say the fish in the ocean do not know about what water is. And why? Is it too close? It is the same with human beings. Negligence it is, don't you think? To avoid what is closest. The air, the breathing that keeps you alive. Well, do not worry. I love you even more now. For once I was there myself. I am no better than you. Everything is a learning process and every step matters, don't you think? But please, love your breaths. It is highly important. For your sacred heart comes alive when you do so. Life on earth is many times a struggle, and there are hardships you have to go through, so why not take the hand from God that is reached out to you? You sense God easier when you talk through your golden heart, your sacred heart. The connection with God appears when you love and cherish good intentions like loving the air, your breathing. This is an activation of holy light. Spirit is the breathing. The Holy Spirit is the holy breathing. And it is free. It does not cost a penny. In fact, is your right, your birthright. Breathing the holy breaths is also actually your obligation towards yourself, and your true faith in the pure highest love. This is not about big business. This is free information and how you can access the higher realms. True love is free and needs no other guru than yourself. I love you, Mother Mary.